In this video, we will cover riding mounts, new classes and races, up to 8 classes for multi-classing, basically endless theory crafting. Welcome to Neverwinter Nights in 2025.
Embrace the magic.
Greetings fellow wizards, so I decided to play Neverwinter Nights after a long break, and to my surprise the game is still being updated until January 2025. Yes, by unpaid engineers who love the game. And what's most impressive is that besides bug fixes and all kinds of quality of life improvements, there's also have been very interesting thing like 8 multi-classes that you can now have instead of 3. And now, if you go to the Steam Workshop and subscribe to the PRC 5.0 and follow the instructions to install it, you will get over 235 classes, 1,500 feats, spells, and 130 races. So this is basically a theory crafter's wet dream. Now, I did lose some time trying to find how to edit the 8 classes in, but here I'll link the latest discussion, and I was able to change the limit. With that said, here's the character I created at the end of Shadows of Undrentide, level 2 Psychic Rogue, 5 Hexblade, 2 Arcane Duelist, 3 Blackguard. As you can see here, very good armor class. This comes from Apparent Defense, which adds charisma bonus to armor class from Arcane Duelist. You have Arcane Resistance from Hexblade, which is an interesting base class. You have some debuffs like Aura of Despair from the Blackguard. We also have Dark Blessing, which is the charisma bonus to saving throws like the Paladins. Divine Might is the feat I took so I could convert my Turn Undead to charisma damage. Very nice. Force of Personality, so I changed my bad will to charisma. Hexblade's Curse is another debuff, which you can use as an instant action once per round. I have Metal from Hexblade, which is basically an evasion for Fortitude or Will saves. And we also have Evasion from Psychic Rogue. Oh, and I also had Dark Companion, which is the Panther that also debuffs the enemy. So what are the debuffs good for? Well, if you look at the weapon here, it has a DC 16 chance to blind on a hit, which is very, very good. And lowering the enemy saves means I can land it more consistently. Also, as you can see here, my saves are just amazing. I would only fail a save on a 1, basically. As you can see from the log, I had way more saves than I needed for this particular fight. And the damage was alright. Could be a bit better, but it was good enough. So yeah, I really had lots of fun with the new classes. Just a warning, when you try out the races, there are some races that have lots of character level adjustments, so it will take you a bit longer to level your class, but they do come with more upfront powers and abilities. Also, watch out for the multi-classing experience penalty if you have lots of classes that are not close to each other in level, and none of them are your favorite class. Each race has a different favorite class. For my character, I went human because my highest level was Hexblade, so my Hexblade became my favorite class. And I also wanted to level quickly, but for Hordes of the Underdark, which I'll play next, I'll probably create a new character with a more interesting race. As for riding mounts, the Paladin actually gets a steed at level 5, I believe, and it gives you a 50% movement boost, which can be nice. Like in this case, I was fleeing from the enemies, and if you dismount from it, it also fights on its own, which can be interesting if you're getting a lot of Paladin levels. In that case, I imagine it will grow in power. Oh, and there's even a mounted combat feat and the ride skill, so that is all very interesting, but I don't know if any other class can access the mount. At least in the official modules. But yeah, have you played Neverwinter Nights? Especially with all these changes? Let me know in the comments. Take care.
Thank you for watching, fellow wizard, and may magic be with you.